purposely put him there too because it's Cut's buddy.
Cut got a buddy?
Yeah, the dude Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Dude Cam is not good.
Dude Cam is trash though. You don't got nothing to worry about. He just tries to do what Cut tells him to do, but he's not good. And once you start whooping his ass, he's gonna disappear and he's not gonna play.
Shit, he only play because Cut tell him to. He don't never be on Madden.
Yeah, 100. I was about to say that. Yeah, that nigga's never allowed in the MGA again. He's a cut.
No, that's my bottle, baby.
That nigga's only here to satisfy Cut. What'd you say, Tyler? What you need, Tyler? Okay, Tyler.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, no.
At venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Because you got D. You don't even need Jackson this week. You can build that whoever that backup is or whatever.
What do you need, BG?
I'm ready. I'm on my last. You can send it now. There we go. Alright, I got it. Let me get up out of here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes us into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, guy. You can't do that.
84 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No yards.
Hey, why can't I go to the home side? You was home last time.
Oh, because I'm better. I'm better than you. Like, way better. So. I don't know. I think it's when you send it, you're the away team. You know, because I done sent it to you a couple times. I've been the away team.
You only played once.
Oh, well, the Bulls were there. You only played once?
Yeah.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yankees. I got the white on.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, It's nothing but room to run.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, fucking hate rocket player, dude. I'm picking him out.
You see 21 games played.
Can't do it.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
We're putting him to go.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. There's no pressure. He's going to continue to pick that apart.
21 games in.
You
have any stats. You have any stats.
So maybe they
says you only play 5% of line.
Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They're working on my baddie.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. You did hit my baseball. I don't like that. Especially with the first movie. This is the hardest part of the game for me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
That was so terrible.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone.
I told myself in my head, I'm not swinging, and I did it anyway.
You want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
I do that all the time.
2nd and goal from the 1.
This nigga has a 90-mile-an-hour fastball? Oh, God.
Alright, let me start some fucking bitches.
Slow motion on him.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Every game
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Good.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I like that when the ump do that one. Yay! Like he really looks like he's into it.
I'll put the thing on purpose. So he ain't gonna miss no call.
Line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty long drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
That's cheating. There's no purpose. There's no excuses.
They trying to make this shit harder for me.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Getting 2 touchdowns early, probably not going deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mariota. His throw incomplete.
You gonna fuck up? You about to fuck up big time.
Nah, homie. That means too
a
easy.
young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that.
Wow.
Damn. Good movement.
I don't know what pitch I'm not going to throw. Swing, BG. You know you want to.
I gotta get my plate discipline up, G. That shit is slacking a little bit, real talk. And shooting early.
Oh, that's
doing
bad.
that a lot too.
That's so bad.
Got a little out of control right there, huh? Okay, you gotta wheel it in. Throw this one straight over the pipe for me.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. Look, if you had the line there, you'd be able to see. But you don't want to have a line there.
I don't want the line. It's too easy.
Yeah, you don't want the line. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really use it for. You know, post pitch and shit.
I know. That's why I turn it off.
Prove it.
That was a bad pitch. I'm glad you didn't connect all the way because it was a bad pitch. Ah, too slow.
I'm about to smack your ass with that motherfucker. You lucky you got out the way. Here, let's go. I like that.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Smart, somewhat. Didn't even try. Let's go.
I know who was at the base.
Young
I can see all the red.
Young Jock!
I can see all the red spots.
Shazier.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna show me the butt. I'm not even gonna pitch to you.
Man, y'all loud, bro. Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, come on, you gotta.
Why you ain't coming?
Nah.
Give me that whole
Easy
ass
out.
shit right there.
I'll tell you why I didn't come, bro.
Trying to break
Because I
loose
fucked up
on
my
me.
Buttons, like, I'll be playing the moments, and half of them isn't like my player. So stealing and running the bases is completely different buttons, and so I'll be back and forth in between.
Rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 23-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Yellow, on the line. No. Hey, I'm coming.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after threw the raindrops up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll throw again. Mariota toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by Kendall Fuller. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now Mariota. A deep ball for Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Todd Gurley, 36 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but... And, oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw Mariota. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it. And now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He may try and run for this.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
56 to Mike. 56 Delta.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's going to be a long day. Check 15. Check 15. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Throwing. Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Charlie.
Mahomes now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Offensively, you might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Mariota now to throw on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing is Mariota. It's Williams on the catch. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Again, it's Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taylor, but it'll be second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Mariota again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Luke Kuechly able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Uncorks one for Dick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Mariota now from the 50. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the counter, Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the gun, Mariota. And that one's complete to Gurley. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd down, Mariota. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but